What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Girl. Let us see what's going on down to the blogs. It's Friday. It's Friday. Isn't it wonderful? I don't. I had lost track of the days, honestly. So yes, it is Friday. So we are down here, girl. We are doing our thing, living our life like it's golden. We are doing our thing. Um, what are we talking about? Let's see. What was this? Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on down to let's go to Hollywood Unlock and see what's happening. Okay. Okay. Love Island star Huda Mustafa pops out with new boo Lewis Russell. Okay, girl. Trick Daddy continues to double down on controversial claim that Beyonce can't sing. Girl, Trick Daddy just be saying anything. Admits I didn't mean it, but I don't consider her a vocalist.
We had a radio show together.
Yeah.
What happened? Why did you guys go off the air? Was it because y'all said something about, was it Beyonce or
No,
Jay-Z?
bro. I said something about Beyonce that wasn't like that because I love Beyonce. She's very talented. I don't know if nobody else could entertain and perform the way she does. Mm-hmm. But I was speaking on Clubhouse to this guy in LA named Whack 100. Mm-hmm. And what he does is he go and he talk a lot of police and he do all looking for content. Mm-hmm. And he took what I said and edited it. Mm-hmm. Beyonce can't sing, and that's all they heard. And the Beehive was on my. Mm-hmm. But me, I know I didn't mean that, so I didn't care. But in my defense, I don't consider Beyonce a vocalist. Mm-hmm. I know what a vocalist is. Mm-hmm. I'm a Whitney Houston fan. Mm-hmm. My godmama is the late, great Miss Betty Wright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know Mariah Carey has a voice. Mm-hmm. I know.
I gotta ask you this: you and Trina,
Anita Baker and Stephanie Mills has a voice. I know what a lot of these young girls can't sing like Shirley Murdoch. Mm-hmm. That's what I meant about. There's a difference between singing and singing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you can't go to the church and make an old lady stand up and damn near knock off her wig, you can't sing to me.
So do you think that affected you guys' show?
No. We went on years after that.
Okay, you guys.
What it was, College Media was purchased by some little young billionaires who don't know nothing about the game. Mm-hmm. Pandemic came. Mm-hmm. Nobody wasn't listening to radio. Everybody was home.
Right.
All these social media platforms were to open it up. Mm-hmm. Radio was less and less.
Right.
At that time, we were still number one in ratings. Mm-hmm. We started off at 5 and ended up number one.
Okay, let's see what the comments say. Wow, she's absolutely one of the best vocalists. She can sing in every way there is to sing. She uses all areas of her voice and does it correctly. I'm sorry, this is not even up for debate. It really isn't. I think people who say that Beyonce can't sing, they're just being haters, you know. And if you want to compare her to different people, she's not going to be the best against other groups, other people who sing who sing well. But she sings well. I don't understand. I've been listening to I Care on 4, baby. When she sings that with girl, you heard her sing it without she sings at Acapulco. Girl, when she sings I Care Acapulco, that I was like, oh, you can feel it, and you can feel it, the vibration of what she sang. Girl, it's really not up for debate. It's just that's just a matter of opinion, and the opinion is trash. If we really want to talk about it, you understand what I'm saying? The opinion is garbage. So I gotta put these nails away. I'm trying to turn this computer on. Let me turn this computer on. I think I'm gonna do these next week. I should have did them this week, but it's fine. Let me pause this real quick and log on. Girl, why the fuck? Wait a minute. Where the fuck have I been, bitch? Wait a fucking minute. Why the fuck y'all didn't tell me Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor were in a relationship? I'm just scrolling on Twitter, minding my business. You know what I'm saying? And I see like a what do they call it? A carousel with a bunch of pictures of them over the years holding hands and kissing. And then I saw a rainbow, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I thought they was just good Judies, and they just love each other and hold hands. You know how girls do. I didn't know they was kissing lesbians. Shout out to the kissing lesbians, kissing lesbians, kissing lesbians. Kissing lesbians. They doing? You think they doing the? You think they over there sharpening scissors? I did not know they were kissing lesbians, y'all. I had to ask Siri. I had to ask her, girl. I'm gonna turn the song off. I'm gonna turn the song off. But it is a thing from 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. How many months have y'all been together? I did not know. Girl, my favorite humans, my favorite couples, my favorite outfit. Wait, where the hell have I been? Same here, girl. I thought, because there is an age gap, honey. Let's see. What's the age gap between Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor? The age gap is 32 years, y'all. Sarah Paulson is 49 years old and Holland Taylor is 81. they are they are a couple. I did not like I did not they don't live in the same house. They are in a long-term relationship. Holland Taylor reveals where she and Sarah Paulson stand on marriage. Holland and I spend This is from E Online. Holland and I spend plenty of time together, but we don't live in the same house. The Golden Globe winner said it was Holland's romantic past that led to the decision. Holland, before me, hasn't been in a lot of long-term relationships, whereas Holland is my third more than 5-year relationship, Paulson continued. And this was in August of 2024. Holland Taylor does not have any children. Holland and I spent plenty of time together, but we don't live in the same house. They're still together. Holland came out in 2025. They've been in movies together. Girl, I did not know they were a couple. I really thought it was almost like just, like an older woman, younger woman, like relationship, maternal type relationship. And that she was just like almost like a mentor to her and that they loved each other and they kiss each other. I did not know that they was really kissing lesbians. I was sitting on here because I was like, okay, I was trying to finish a task and I was like, okay, I'm going to finish my video and I'm going to come back and finish my video and I'm going to finish the task. But I had to stop what I was doing to come down here and be like, what the HE double hockey sticks. I did not know that. Did y'all know that? What is this on my lip? Hold on. Did I just what was that on my face? Did y'all see it? I don't know. So, girl, what else is happening? That I did not know that. I did not know, and it's a like a carousel. Kissing lesbians. It's a carousel of them together over the years. I honestly just thought that they were just good Judies, and she was like an older lady, and they just spend time together. I did not. See, I didn't know it was a romantic situation going on. Girl, somebody in the comments said, "Where have I been, girl? I don't know. Same place I've been, girl. I don't know what's going on." Khloe Kardashian says Lamar Odom showing up late and sweaty to their reunion triggered memories of his drug use during their marriage. Let's hear what she says. Oh, it says the video has no sound. Wait, this is in the Jasmine brand. Okay, let's go.
Lamar, and he was in the height of a lot of the toxic things that he was doing to himself. Lamar would be late, he would be sweating, there was a lot of signs of what he was doing. So when he showed up late, I'm not saying he was using drugs. I'm just saying if he was organically late, these things triggered something in me or threw me back to when we were married. And when he was sweating, yes, Malika's AC broke that day. Like there were reasons why these things were happening, but those things really triggered me. So I think I automatically went into protection mode and I needed to protect myself. And I sort of blacked out and I was an autopilot when I was married to Lamar. And I couldn't have told you verbatim the things that I said, like after our meeting, if you were like, so what happened? I don't think I would have been able to tell you because I was in my fight or flight mode. I was like, I got to protect myself. This is the way I'm going to do it, is just be an autopilot. I couldn't have told you verbatim the things that I said. Hello. Hey, hello. Khloe. Oh, you have your cell phone on your shirt. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you.
So let's read some of the comments. Why is she still, never mind. How's Tristan? I know she's taking care of him now. Maybe he was nervous. She gave him so much more grace than he deserved. Damn, gotta think about it. She hid his drug use from her family too, so she's carrying a lot of internally trying to protect him. Shoot, she may still have triggers she hasn't even learned about yet because after him, Tristan didn't help a thing. Sure didn't. Oh, they have so much trauma from their past that their genuine love is suffocated. Khloe has PTSD from Lamar, and he has PTSD from drug use, his old lifestyle. But I think there was love between them at one time. It's unfortunate because even Tristan doesn't deserve her either. That man put her through a lot. And I totally understand why she immediately put her guard up. Self preservation. He himself admitted to doing her dirty. And you can get mad at how people react to a situation unless you went through that situation. Hello? Girl, this is why it's important to keep moving forward. It's okay to break ties with an ex. Yeah, this thing the Kardashians have with like keeping contact with men that have like harmed them. The way that Tristan Thompson, I don't give a damn. I wouldn't give a fuck if we had 4 kids together, motherfucker. You put me in an early labor. You was cheating on me. I went into an early labor, and they still allowed him in the dressing room. I think what they try to do is they know that they're being watched, the cameras, and they always want to be able to go back and see that the mother was upstanding in the relationship. The mother never kept the child from the father. The mother continued to maintain connections with the fathers. Like, I wonder what Kim be thinking about. Like, she got with Kanye West. I mean, and then Tristan Thompson, and then Scott Disick, and then all these other dudes, right? That Khloe was with. Then you got, what's her name over there with what's his name? What's the boy's name? Travis Scott. He don't look like he utters a word. If I didn't listen to Travis Scott, some of Travis Scott's music, I wouldn't think that he talked. I would think he was nonverbal. He looked like he's nonverbal. Him, Blueface, they all look nonverbal. They do, to me. They do. And it's maybe the lack, there's a lack of life behind the eyes for me, for those two particular men, Travis Scott and Blueface. I remember one time catching Blue. I don't know what they were doing, but you just caught him, and he was just like, like in a daze, like looking down at nothing almost. It was weird. So yeah, women they don't understand, the stuff that you go through with, partners. That's why I don't understand how many times do you do that? How many times do you do that to realize, oh, the way that they're socialized, it doesn't work with me at all. I'm glad some of my meetings were canceled this morning. Let me Okay, let's see what else Jasmine Brown got going on. Spike Lee praises ASAP Rocky's performance alongside Denzel Washington in the new movie. Oh yeah, he has a new movie coming out. That's a remake of another movie. Highest to Lowest. It was like the movie I think it was called Brother. It was about the Yakuza gangs, the Japanese gangs, and with Omar Epps. I think it was called Brother. That was a really good movie. I saw that movie twice. You could probably find it. It might be on. It might even be on Tubi. It was called Brother with Omar Epps. It was about Japanese gangs, the Yakuza. Yakuza. Let me see. Omar Epps. I think it was called Brother. Yeah, in the movie Brother, Omar Epps plays a character, Denny, who is depicted as one of the local African American friends involved in Ken's drug business in Los Angeles. Ken is the estranged half brother of Yamamoto, the film's protagonist. Yeah, so the protagonist, a Yakuza enforcer who escapes to Los Angeles after his clan is defeated. But it was a movie by Takeshi Kitano, and then they made it into a American film. Omar Epps, Takeshi Kitano, Claude Mackey, and Tetsuya Watari. That movie came out in the United States. When did it come out? It was at the Venice Film Festival in 2000 and said it hit Japan in 2001. Release Several scenes were censored for the US distribution in 2001. It's an old film, but yeah, Omar Epps is in it. It's called Brother. Let's see let's see if it's streaming anywhere. Let's see. Let's see. Omar Epps' Brother. Let's see. Brother 2000 film. Rotten Tomatoes. What does it have on Rotten Tomatoes? Beat Takeshi it was his name, but Takeshi Kitano is his name. Um, okay, let's see where you can watch it. Where to watch? Fandango at Home is where you can watch it. It was released in on July 20th, 2000. 25 years ago. Mhm. Yeah. So that reminded me, but Highest to Lowest is another, I think it's a Japanese film, or it might be a Korean film. And then Spike Lee remade it. He also did that with what was the movie where they were in a box? Was that Val? It wasn't Val Kilmer. It wasn't Val Kilmer. He was in a box and he came out of the box. He got out of the box. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was another Spike Lee. It was another Spike Lee movie. Hold on, I could just find it. Spike Lee movies. Okay, let me see. I'm about to find it. It was called Old Boy. Yes, Old Boy. Old Boy. That was 2013. Who was that? Josh Brolin. Who did I say? Val Kilmer? Same difference. Josh Brolin coming out the box. Samuel Jackson is in it as well. Now that is playing on Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen Oh Boy is crazy. Was that who directed that? I, yeah, that is Spike Lee. So that's another movie that he made from a Japanese film. I believe it was a Japanese film before. Hold on, let me make sure. And we're back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Oh Boy is Korean. Okay, it's Korean. So go watch Oh Boy. I watched both of them. Spike Lee, this is the second time Spike Lee is doing that. So shout out to Spike Lee. And he said that don't play with ASAP Rocky. So he said during an interview on The Tonight Show, the film director hyped up Rocky's performance opposite Denzel Washington in his upcoming film, Highest to Lowest. Yeah, don't sleep on ASAP. His name is Rocky. Everybody has ASAP at the beginning. Anyway, he told Jimmy Fallon in the film, Denzel and Rocky go toe to toe. What's interesting is, even before I got involved in this film, I always thought that Rocky looked like he could be Denzel's son. There's a big resemblance. So when you see it on screen, it adds to the element of the father and son. Don't sleep on Rocky. He's saying ASAP, but ASAP is the beginning of everybody's name in the crew. So his name is Rocky. His name is not his ASAP Rocky, but there's other ASAPs. So you calling him ASAP, you're like, who is ASAP? So it's just Rocky. That's just something for you to know. Lee continued, I've done 5 films with Denzel, and a lot of the times when he's in a scene with somebody, they just get overwhelmed because he's one of the world's greatest living actors today. But Rocky wasn't having that toe to toe. I mean, they were going at it. Highest to Lowest hits theaters August 15th and drops on Apple TV Plus September 5th.
Used, by the way, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, don't sleep on ASAP.
I didn't know he could act. He can really act.
Denzel and ASAP go toe to toe. And what's interesting is that even before I got involved in this film, I always thought that ASAP looked like he could be Denzel's son. They're a big resemblance. And so when you see it on the screen, it has an element of father and son. And
you saw that at work.
Don't sleep on ASAP. I mean, because I've done 5 films with Denzel, and a lot of times when he's in a scene with somebody, they just get overwhelmed. Because this is one of the world's greatest actors, living actors today.
Going up against the greatest.
But ASAP wasn't having that.
First of all, Spike Lee sounded like he was drunk boots. I don't know what's going on with this with the speech pattern. Sound a little slurry to me. So I don't know what's going on. Anybody else notice that? Sound like he's drunk. I don't know if Spike Lee has had any health issues going on, but it sounded a little slurry. Let me know if anybody else noticed that. Well, anyways, I can't wait to see the film. I'm very excited to see it. Anybody else? Former NBA player Kwame Brown rejoices over Gilbert Arenas' arrest and clowns Shannon Sharpe for getting fired from ESPN. Let's see what he says.
Happening, he a drunk, he a this, he a that, talking about my mama, my family. And I told people one thing. I said, this nigga is a stupid motherfucker. He gonna self-sabotage. He's a dummy. And look at this stupid motherfucker. Let me close this door. And today is like my motherfucking birthday. Y'all motherfuckers lucky I don't drink. Bitch, you said I was a drunk. I don't even drink. I don't even drink no more.
No more. No more.
I feel so good. It's like my motherfucking birthday, nigga. Shannon Sharpe, your thick tongue ass fired. All them motherfuckers that talked about my mama's son, nigga. Only dipping and back and say you know chill give, so you can't chill. So you gotta fight this one out. You gotta go for what you know. You can't snitch. So the fans gonna put pressure on your little bitch ass because they know you don't want to be up in themselves doing the little ditties. Take that. So can't tell on them already. Them motherfuckers got so much money. Hey, I know what your bitch ass gonna do. You gonna tell and have that lady Millie, or whatever fine ass Millie, You gonna have her cranking up the car and shit. Nelly, go out there and crank up the car, baby.
The new wife.
Punk ass. You ain't gonna stand on the front line and crank up the car. You goddamn self, you punk. So listen here. We know you can't snitch. So you gonna be sold for the next goddamn 15 years, boy. Goddamn. All that shit you were talking. Now you fucked up Swaggy P career the first time. Swaggy P could have been a better basketball player than you. Let's say you know Tim.
Now this is Gilbert Arenas responding.
My mama? What did you say? Roxanne! Turn on the red light! Roxanne! Turn on the red light! Yeah! Kwame! Hey, boy, you on fire, boy! Hey, y'all said, boy, the boy on fire over there, man! That boy get all his views off another person. So I'm like, Roxanne, turn on the red lights, and you can't entertain, huh? Hey man, I'm happy to get your page back popping because I just heard you just lost another one. Another one? Oh, come on, man. You gotta know how to maneuver. You know how to get. You can't even get out of YouTube jail. I got out of real jail before you got out of YouTube jail. All you gotta do is hit a button. Hey, what did you say?
He said all you gotta do is hit a button. Gilbert, when I tell you Gilbert Arenas is a terrorist, that's some motherfucking terrorists. They love that shit. The way and it's so funny how they compare like they really be online talking shit about women and just really be like, y'all some bitches. All of y'all niggas is some bitches. All of y'all. And not in the good way. Not in the good way. Not in the good way. Okay. Let me see what some of the comments say. He's so happy he got arrested. So basically, No Skill Gil doesn't know what the definition of a content creator is. All YouTubers get their views from talking about other people. Right, Echo LOE. You make all your money off of people you watch also. Right. Like it doesn't even make sense what he's saying. He's trying to figure out a way to clown him, but he talks about other people too. Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco talk about other people too. They just got sued for talking about a woman and saying that a woman was cheating on her husband, and the woman's not even married, child. Started a rumor about a lady. Created a narrative, and people believe them because they're men, girl. Zookeeper fatally mauled by leopard that broke free before a private tour. Ooh. I mean, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I had to use the ladies' room. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. Oh. Excuse me, that mess with me. I don't like to share. You can blame the see. Hey, he looks good enough to eat. But my little baby, he belongs to me. Hey, got a meeting in the ladies' room. Hey, I'll be back real soon. Oh, yeah. Everybody singing. Hey. Vlad accuses Nicki Minaj of snitching during her rant over TDD.
But we don't care.
Okay, let's see.
What's wrong? No, the vampire. Yeah, be set up to do the auditions. It's the vampire, the one that's in the house. So he's the second vampire, the one that the guy comes and like he eats the family up. Yeah, but in the audition, he has to say the N word, and I just would do it.
Yes, from our conversations.
What's up?
Yeah, that's good. Hey, bring the world together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, appreciate that. That Django Unchained thing was pretty wild to watch.
Dinners, I was supposed to be in that.
Which role?
No, the vampire. They have me set up to do the auditions. It's the vampire, the one that's in the house. So he's the second vampire, the one that the guy comes and like he eats the family up. Yeah, but in the audition, he has to say the N word, and I just wouldn't do it.
Yes, from our conversations.
What's up?
That's good. Hey, pretty well, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, appreciate that. That Django and Chain thing was pretty wild to watch.
Everybody has their principles. Respectfully, his daughter is half black. Good call, MGK. Stand 10 down. Leonardo would have taken it. His daughter is black. He would never. I respect it. Well, he does have a black daughter, so I can respect it. Maybe it's just principles. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with having a black daughter. Maybe it's just his principles. And maybe those principles are based on his daughter's, racial makeup. Her mother being a black woman. Hulk Hogan would have loved the role. Machine Gun Kelly used to come into my old job at the smoothie shop all the time and was easily one of the nicest customers. Happy to hear positive news surrounding him. Y'all, his daughter is biracial, very respectful of him. That's a real man. And we respect it, even if it is the bare minimum. Girl, some people just have their principles. If he didn't want to say it, he didn't want to say it. I passed the movie role, girl. So those are his principles. Okay, let's see. I don't get why food trucks don't deliver. Bitch, you already in the truck. That would be fun for them to operate like ice cream trucks, but it's not economical. Yeah, it's better for them to be stationary. It's easier for them to be stationary. That they tell you where they are. I love those food trucks. They'd be like, we're over here now, and you just go to the food truck. There's a little they're like a little breakfast like cafe food truck that has popped up over here in my neighborhood. It is so cute. And my son keeps saying he wants to go there. I should tell him to go there today. Because he keeps saying every time we pass it, he keeps saying we need to go there. And it's like walking distance. My son's been wanting to go there, so I'm like, go see if it's there, because it probably is there, and it's just a little white little food truck, and it's like they have a little chair, a little 2-seater chair bistro table out there, and it's just a little food truck for breakfast and coffee. So I wonder if they're out there right now. And they don't have any. They have a little sign in the front that says what they have like on their menu, but I haven't seen any, because I told my son to go see if they're on Instagram, because I haven't seen any like kind of branding or anything like that. So I don't know. But yeah, I think that's funny. I don't get why food trucks don't deliver. Bitch, you already in the truck. That's funny. That would be fun. Imagine driving 50 miles per hour with Imagine driving 50 miles per hour with some flats and fries frying in the back. Grease grease flying around the truck, man, please. I'm just getting a visual. That's why I keep laughing. Grease gonna be flying everywhere. They don't want to move from the tourist spot to drop off a plate in the hood. LMAO, a food truck is basically a restaurant on wheels, not a delivery van. Some do offer DoorDash. Ride through like an ice cream truck. Have you ever seen a truck moving while cooking? Mind you, the flame is inside the vehicle that runs on gas. Y'all might have failed science, but it's called combustion. Girl, this is so funny to me. This is so funny to me. Girl, I'm seeing what's happening. Delivery fee gonna be $20 the way gas is. That would be the world. That would be the world's worst grease fire back there in the back. Seriously, it's Meals on Wheels. Pull up. May as well pull up. You can't even come inside and eat with us. Just bring us the food. It's how y'all are crashing out in the comments. That's funny. That was funny. That was funny. I would have too, girl. DDG's brother says he doesn't wash between his ass. He just doesn't let the water run on it. I don't wash my crack.
And I'm going to go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
That's another thing. That's another thing. That is another thing. Remember the other day we were talking about what's gay? Actually having a clean butthole is gay to them. And then this.
So you don't wash your ass when you No! I don't wash the inside of my ass. Yes, what? So you do like this? You got to. Or you are. When you're in the shower, you spread them. I just spread a little bit. Y'all niggas booty stink. So you spread them shits and let the water hit your ass. Just soap. And you ain't. How you put soap in?
I don't take my time. I just be like brushing when I'm right there. Like I don't.
So she missing this spot.
Fuck this niggas on the phone. Look.
Baby, I'm happy I chose this path. I am not. That is for a man to think that something is wrong with washing his butthole. That's gay, I guess. A clean booty hole is gay, y'all. Listen to this. I can't even imagine what ignorance. And then this is why I say that it doesn't take a man to raise a boy. It doesn't take a man to do that because these are a bunch of men, right? These are a bunch of men. And I promise you, these men are not the only men who think like this. I don't even know what he's going to say. I know it's going to be so ignorant because there's nothing that you can say that can tell me that not washing your ass whole and aligning it with anything, any excuse that you have for not washing your ass, I don't give a fuck what it is. Okay? I don't care what reason it is. Whatever excuse, it's already ignorant that you're not washing your body based on what I don't know.
Put her hand in my ass.
What? Just take a shower. So you don't wash your ass when you No! I don't wash the inside of my ass. Yes, what? So you do like this? You got to. Or you are. When you're in the shower, you spread them. I just spread a little bit. Y'all niggas booty stink. You spread them shits and let the water hit your ass. Just soap. And you ain't. How you put soap in?
I don't take my time.
I ain't letting no girl put her hand in my ass.
What? So just take a shower. So you don't.
I don't wash my crack. I just take a shower. Why don't you wash your butthole? Here's the comments. These the type of men y'all be passing out BV like candy on Halloween. He gives stinker butt vibes. I'm not surprised. I wholeheartedly believe him. He looks like he ain't lying about that. This is why I don't let people sit on my bed. I don't know. I don't know why, but this is screaming DL because you cannot be that scared to admit that you run a rag between your legs for clean hygiene. No. A man DL, his asshole, hopefully, is clean, right? I mean, because he's DL, he's already in the mix. So hopefully he's properly prepared for his escapades and he knows how to clean his butthole appropriately. But even if you're not even having sex through the butthole, clean your asshole, clean your butt. I don't understand. Let me tell you something. I have sons. I tell them, wipe till it's white. Here's some wipes after that, and make sure your butthole is clean. I tell them, pucker your lips, go like this. All those lines that are in your lip when you do that is the way that your butthole looks. If you don't spread those lines open and clean your butt, it is still dirty. I don't care. It's those little lines right there. Like I tell them, go like this. And those lines right there, that is your butthole. You need to clean your butthole. Clean it. When I tell you, I don't have any problems out of my sons. I know it's TMI, but clean your butthole. I don't see underwear that is unacceptable. That I don't play that. And I tell them, don't you ever let anybody tell you that something is wrong with you cleaning your butthole. There's nothing wrong with being clean. Please. And don't let anybody tell you that something's wrong with you doing that. Don't let anybody tell you there's something wrong with using wipes to wipe your ass. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not playing this game. What the hell? Girl, I can't believe people are paying to watch this. His backdoor wind be rocking. Hate to be the chair he sits down in. I know he's funky. If he don't wash it, he don't wipe it. Them skid marks are permanent. These the men y'all let impregnate y'all. So y'all walking around here with a dirty ass itching, huh? He looks like it. I know a chair hates to see him coming. These some funky ass niggas. So do you wipe after you, or just let it crust up around the rind of your ass because you're afraid to go in between? It's the girl on the phone talking about I don't take my time. What? The soft ass niggas not only boring, but the only topic they can talk about is low life caca. Thing is everybody having these conversations. It's kind of played. Man, they gay as fuck for even talking to one another about a dude's ass. You're supposed to wash your whole body. Wow. So now it's starting to show more and more why his relationships continue to fail between his ignorance and his stench. I don't blame her for leaving. DDG's brother. Ugh. And you want men like these? Like what kind of man? That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't say we need men like this. No. Like what? No. We need men. Not like this. Okay, let's see. Ew. Jasmine Brown says people are obsessed with skin color and hair texture of newborn black girls. I wonder if she's going to have your texture or is she going to have Cam's hair? Let's see what she says.
Can you guys let me know if this is a real thing? Other moms who have daughters, black daughters, people are so obsessed with their skin color and their hair texture. From the moment people found out I had a girl, they were like, does she have hair? Does she have hair? And I'm like, no, not really. She was bald headed. She just had two little pieces in the front. And then like, oh, she's going to have a lot of hair. She's going to have a lot of hair. The bald don't always have a lot of hair. And it's like, okay. And then it's like, when her hair started to come in, they're like, oh, it was her hair so curly, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wonder if she's going to have your texture, if she's going to have your hair, or she can have Cam's hair. What color is she? Like, what's her complexion? Why are y'all so freaking critical of little black girls? It's disgusting. She's a baby. Oh, how's her texture of curls though? Like, is it like yours or is it more like his? What is wrong with y'all? Can you guys let me know if this is a real thing? Other moms.
What do you mean if it's a real thing? I said this the other day about Jasmine Booty Hole Brown. She comes to the front to say things as if she's saying something profound, as if she doesn't know if other moms are experiencing this. Did you experience it? Did you experience it? Were people concerned about your hair texture, girl? I'm sure they were. Come on. I don't like when people act like the way they do with Potomac. How Ashley was, you act like the way the world is doesn't happen in small groups of people, like it's not happening in this group, even though it is a thing where people are concerned about hair texture, complexion, all the things, the eye color. Why are you acting like it's not a thing? And that, do other moms experience this? Shut up.
I just, girl, stop.
Of course they do. It's not just happening to you, Jasmine. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. And the way that she's acting, it's like you already know the answer. Like, you know the answer to that. You already know the answer. I'm sure people were concerned with her hair texture and complexion when growing up. I can't stand when people act like that. You know why people act that way. Stop acting stupid. Stop acting like like, oh, does it happen to you? Girl, shut up. I really think Jasmine be responding to her inner voice because, girl, we stopped caring after you said you were a happy servant. Come on. Black people are chained to colorism. She's joking, right? Colorism and texturism are the main reasons why her baby daddy chose her. Address that with him first, since it's so concerning. Oh, look, another example of folks being colorist. Live down south. It's a real thing. I'm sick of it. A baby got to be known as a light baby or a chocolate baby. Can a baby be a baby, for heaven's sake? She ain't lying, but the ones that do it will say she is. Y'all saying people don't care, but they do. I experienced this when I had my daughter. I experienced it with my sons, girl. I literally had someone think in my own family think that my sons were by two different men because they are two different complexions. The irony, it's so weird how genetics and things work because my son, I have my oldest son is my mother's complexion, my youngest son is my father's complexion. I had a family member ask my dad if my children were by the same man, as if I could, I guess, because their complexions were, it's like on each of the spectrum, like literally. It's so weird for anybody to act like colorism, texturism, all the other shit doesn't exist, especially somebody that looks like Jasmine. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like, don't come to the front acting like, do y'all, do new mothers, girl, shut up. Shut up. Because you experienced it. And just like that person said, that's the reason why Cam Newton chose you, right? That's the reason why he chose you. I had a baby earlier this month, and I can say people most definitely make comments about the baby's complexion. She ain't lying. It's always a topic amongst Black people, not just Black people, anywhere that there is a color spectrum of people. They are infected with the illusion of white superiority. They talk about it with Asian, Latin, all Asian, even East Asian, Southeast Asian, all the Asians. They talk about complexion, Latinos complexion. That everywhere it's about a complexion. People lightening their skin, lightening their eyes. Stop acting like it's something that is just happening. Like, oh my God, does this happen to you? Shut up. That's the kind, like, I don't like that. Girl, I don't like that mess. I don't. It's a very real thing. Everybody knows that it's a real thing. Like, and you should know that. Like, don't act like you didn't grow up, Jasmine. Like, come on. That's what I don't like. Listen.
Can you guys let me know if this is a real thing? Other moms,
If this is a real thing, other moms, what are you talking about? Shut up. Ask your mother. Ask your own mother and father. Okay, let me go. Evelyn Lazada's daughter claps back at people condemning her for getting pregnant by the game, despite her mom being former friends with the game's BM Tiffany. It wasn't my friend. Girl, if that's the excuse that you're going to give, it wasn't my friend. No, not, I'm not even concerned. Girl, that's the last thing I'm concerned about. I don't even want to hear what you have to say, because what I'm concerned is that you thought the game, being $7 million in debt on an essay default judgment, that you thought that it was good to procreate with him, knowing how your mother moves. Why weren't you paying attention to the women? Why weren't you paying attention to Drea? Would you go get a man who is $7 million in debt and comes to the internet every 2 weeks and ask a question like a 17-year-old boy? Why him?
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Why? That's what I want to know. I don't give a fuck about Tiffany. I don't care, because y'all are all on some whole shit. So it don't even fucking matter. Everybody be smiling in the picture with each other, fucking the same nigga, right? And everybody acting like they don't know that that's happening. The fact is, you went and reproduced the game.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
What does he have to offer you? What is it? You could have went to a sperm bank and found a person with hazel eyes if that's what you wanted. Speaking of colorism and texturism and all that other shit, baby, let a Latino come out with some lighter eyes. Let him come out light. Oh my God. The people are going nuts. So Jasmine over there talking about, ooh, let me know if this happens to you, mothers. Girl, shut the fuck up. You trying to relate to somebody, go serve your man. Go heal him with your butthole like you've been doing. Anyway, I don't want to hear what Evelyn's daughter has to say, but we're going to listen, because, girl, it is not even about Tiffany. It's about you, the choice in the man. Like, girl, what? It's not even about Tiffany. But here we go. Let's listen.
Wasn't my friend. Right. So yeah, I don't know where that. I think it was. I think that's a big one though, because I get that all the time. It's a huge misconception, and it's a rumor. And to be honest, we're not. We. I know about you and me too. I don't live in a space of, I'm gonna sit up here and do this, and I'm just gonna like lie, or I'm not. Like, if it was the truth, then I would be like, you know what, it was the truth, and some things happened, cool, but it grew legs, arms, feet, ears, all of that, and it was such a viral thing. Like, I have comments where people are like, oh, how dare you, your daughter had a baby with your best friend. And granted, like, I think she's an amazing woman and super cool, but we didn't share space like that. We don't have a relationship. You guys were best friends. It wasn't my friend. Right.
So Shaniece says, you guys were best friends. It wasn't my friends. Evelyn says, right. And then she goes on to say that we weren't really friends. The truth is, among pick-me's, they're never really friends. They're never really friends. They go out together. They will vacation together. They will do everything together. But pick-me's are never really friends. They're never really friends, especially if there's a dick involved. They're not there. They'll be like, girl, we weren't really that close. They're not, they don't care. There's no honor there. The honor is the penis, right? That's what they're worried about. So it doesn't matter. The fact is that you went and had a baby with the game.
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
What can he offer you? What can he offer you? It doesn't matter. Tiffany doesn't matter. Tiffany doesn't matter, period. The question is, why would you go and procreate with a man who is $7 million in debt from an SA charge? Why would you choose him to be the father of your child when you could have literally chose anyone else? It doesn't have anything to do with Tiffany, because we know among pick-me's, there's no honor when there's a man involved. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta go. I think this is it. Let me read some of the comments. Evelyn always saying her and somebody wasn't tight. She's touching your belly at your baby shower and y'all selfied up on a comfy couch. Stop lying. Damn, they forget that they were on the Games reality show with his BM and Shaniece was a teenager. They called Shaniece their niece. Now she has a child with the same man. Run the tape. 304 and 304.5. She's lying so much she developed a stutter, right? Because I'm like, what are you really saying? Like, listen to Evelyn, because she's not really saying anything. Listen.
We didn't share. We're not. We that. I think know. It was. I think
that's a big one though, because I get that all the time.
It is. It's a huge misconception, and it's a rumor. And to be honest, we're not. We. I know about you.
It's a misconception and a rumor that you and Tiffany were friends. Is it?
And me too. I don't live in a space of I'm gonna sit up here and do this, and I'm
do
just
what?
Gonna like lie.
A lie about what?
I'm not. Like, if it was the truth, then
truth
I
about
would be
what?
like, you know what? It was the truth.
What was the truth?
You know, some things happened. Cool.
What things happened?
It grew legs, arms, feet, ears, all of that, and it was such a viral thing.
What was a viral thing?
I have comments.
You have
where
comments.
People are like, "Oh, how dare you? Your daughter had a baby with your best friend." And granted, like, I think she's an amazing woman and super cool, but we didn't share space like that. You know, we don't have a relationship.
You guys were best friends. It wasn't my friend.
What?
Shaniece says you guys were best friends. She wasn't my friends. And Evelyn says, right. And then Evelyn goes on to say that they weren't really that close. Whenever there's a man involved, a pick-me is never that close to another woman. Ever. Anyways, I gotta go. We're gonna go on that note. So shout out to the pick-me's and the birds and the goofballs and the clowns and the girls running around with all their little badges. Like, you had a baby by the game, girl. Your mother didn't teach you a motherfucking thing. She didn't teach you a damn thing at all. Like, why him? Literally, Shaniece could go out and get anybody she wants. Anyone she wants. Any man she wants. And you literally chose the game. Like, you weren't duped. You didn't know who he was. It's not like he came out of the blue and who is this man and where did he come from? No, you know who he is. Your Yelp review was out. You still laid with him and let him ejaculate in you and produced a baby with him. Why? I want to know the motivation. I don't want to know what he said to you to make you drop your panties for him. I want to know. Because it makes no sense that a man with the emotional intelligence as him, he comes down to the internet every 2 weeks asking a question as if he is 16 or 17 years old. It is unnerving. It's really weird. And I often wonder, what conversations are you having to get to the point? Are you just fucking? Because, like, what literally could you be talking about? And then I have to accept that you probably have the same emotional intelligence as him. And that's the reason why you guys connected in the way that you did. Because there's no other explanation. You must think like you're 17 years old as well. Because there's no reason why a woman who looks like you, who can have the social capital based on the way that you look, and go out and choose someone who has an essay allegation with a default judgment of $7 million, to the point where he doesn't even make music anymore because she owns royalties and rights to his music. And so he's running around hiding money. Why would you choose him as someone to duplicate his DNA? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And only to me, I feel like it's so foolish that there's and then you guys are talking about Tiffany. That Tiffany don't have nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. We know ain't no honor amongst pick me's when there's a dick involved. We want to know why you chose that man, girl. Out of all the men that you could have went after that your mom knew was friends with somebody else, there's so many people. And you chose the game?
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
Girl. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend.